ask questions? We've sent you and Brian McDonald requests for a public meeting specifically on shale gas.
Yeah, I had 2 or 3 town halls in the last number of months, but
nobody
ever shows up.
They're not. So. They're not specific to shale gas
and
the
you can always come
notification. But we asked specifically.
In fact, the town halls that
we
I've
just
had
asked
before
specifically for a public meeting,
generally
and our Ward 10
constituents
constituents were denied.
No, they weren't at all.
A public meeting.
How can you say that when I've had, how many town halls have we had? 5, 6 now? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was it on shale gas?
It's on every topic.
Right, but specific to shale gas.
Oh, it has to be specific to shale gas.
Right.
Okay.
Don't you think with the amount of interest in this is a very important and controversial issue?
Oh, I understand that, but that's
what's
frustrating about it is when I actually do have
a lot of your
meetings
constituents
and nobody shows up to them.
See, part of the problem, sir, is that you don't listen. Mr. Darcy is speaking and he's trying to get across a point to you and you keep on over talking to him. So.
Our Ward 10 constituents.
What he's telling me is that basically I have to have a specific meeting.
That's what he's asked.
I have had meetings on shale gas, on other issues.
In Fredericton.
Absolutely, every single one of them.
You haven't had a meeting on shale gas.
We don't believe you, Craig. We don't believe you.
Well, I know you don't believe me. That's quite evident.
This very closely.
I own property in Kent County, and it's a small community. It has 18 houses on the road. I own the oldest homestead in the area. It would have been left an abandoned house, but I bought it, and we're proud to have it. It's 24 acres, and they've already built a road behind the properties down the Bay de Vin Road, and there's been. It doesn't really look like logging. It looks like they're clearing something, but it's hard to say what it is. And everybody in my community has protested and says no shale gas, and has no shale gas signs and ribbons all over all their properties. And that's a big stretch of land. It's all the way from Highway 126 across to Highway 11 through the middle of New Brunswick and Acadieville and Acadieville. And it seems to be going on anyway, even though these property owners, me included, say no.
Yeah. Has there anybody come on your land?
Not that we know of, but it's not up and down drilling. It's sideways drilling. How do I know that they're not going to set up shop, somewhere 5-10 miles from me, and then drill down and then do the horizontal drilling?
Well, that's the process that we're going through, is making sure that the regulations that we have in place, if we move forward with this, are adequate, that there's all kinds of information that's provided to people, and that basically somebody in your situation, as with everybody, would know exactly what's taking place in their neighborhoods.
But have
Mr.
those
Manna,
residents given you consent? There's been no consent.
No regulation can prevent these chemicals.
There's been no consent because there's nothing taking place at this point.
You have to ask like New York State, extensive legislative hearings and public meetings, even before they make a decision. Well, and your government has not done this.
Dr. Lapierre was just out on the
That was specifically on regulations. His mandate was limited by your government to not talk about a moratorium or a ban. He can listen all you want to the public. His only report is dealing with regulations.
Absolutely.
So I mean, like our Fredericton residents asking for a public meeting, and we get turned down.
Oh, that's
Have you read the health report?
Hold a meeting. Natural gas group. You say it's ridiculous.
Mark,
that's not true.
Mark, I've had 6
that is
town
not
hall
true,
meetings
Craig
over
Leonard.
the past year and a half.
Have a meeting.
You never showed up to
Did
any
you
of
show
them.
up?
I'm
not a
constituent
of your ward.
Well, why wouldn't you come anyways if you
Did
want
you
to
come
voice
to
your
the
opinion?
public shale gas debate?
I've been to a number of
Did
them.
you come to the debate?
Which one?
You didn't. You denied.
Which
Troy
one?
Lifford, yourself, Brian McDonald refused to come to the public debate on shale gas.
Which one was
People
it?
are angry. That was May 4th of this year.
Okay, well, as if I couldn't have made it, I'll
Have you read the health report?
Yeah.
Have you read the health report
No.
that Allward is refusing to release so far?
No.
Can I speak? Do we have a thing on why regulations can't protect us? So no regulation can stop up to 65% to 90% of the toxic fracking chemicals from remaining underground. No regulation can prevent salts, heavy metals, radioactive substances loosened by the fracking process from coming up with the fracking fluid. No regulation can predict or control the underground migration of these toxic. It goes on.
Yep.
Okay?
Can I take that?
Please do.
Thank you.
And please
Okay,
read
folks,
it.
I've got people waiting inside
About
for a
3 or
7:30
4.
meeting.
Don't you think we deserve to know what's in that health report before you make any kind of decisions on shale gas?
Oh, folks, look, decisions on shale gas are so far down the road.
No, I'm talking
You know,
about the
we're
health
going through a
report. We want to see the health report.
You know, and I know you don't believe me, and you can mock as much as you want.
Mr. Leonard.
But
We're
going
not
through-
mocking.
we're
I am
going
not
through a
mocking you.
process.
I am
No one is
starting
mocking
to
you.
really express my discontent with our government. You are not listening to us. You have been just reassigned to the shale gas file, which is to me outrageous. Your sister is a representative of petroleum industry here in New Brunswick. They say she's done a fine job for New Brunswick. And who says that? The industry. You are not listening to the people that have voted you, that put you into power, that pay your salary. So
You're in the
please,
pockets of industry.
we
You're
ask
in the
you.
pockets of industry.
Okay, well,
No,
thank you, folks.
Can I finish?
No, Craig, before you go,
You are not listening.
Yes, I appreciate that.
You
but
will
when I
see
hear
this
comments
flag.
like that, I don't have
Like
to
what?
take insults.
No, no.
folks.
Like what? Nobody is
You've
insulting us
insulted
every
us,
day.
Craig. You've
This
insulted
lady
me.
just said I was in the pocket of industry.
Yeah,
Of course
she has. She can say that.
when are you
Because
saying
that's
She
the
can say that she
perception.
thinks every day too. That
That's the perception you
we
give.
don't want shale gas. Sir, you
think
have
I've
to
been
remember
really
free
clear and
prior
pretty
informed
open, so.
consent.
Can we
Thank you,
speak with
folks.
Ron?
Free prior informed consent. You're walking away from an Aboriginal elder who has much to say and is very knowledgeable. Please come back and speak to our elder. Your government has to stop. Thank you. Free prior informed consent.
Give Ron.
Let me have this meeting with the Rogers Association,
Heard me.
and then I'll come back out and talk some more.
It is time for you to resign.
Yes, sir.
He'll come back out and talk some more.
No, I'm trying to listen to Ron.
next summer, if the industry comes back, this is going to be serious.
Sir.
Do you remember the Oakland crisis?
No, what I want to say to you is that one of the key things, I'll tell you this right now, one of the key things when I started into this new portfolio is to make sure that we have an ongoing conversation with First Nations.
Don't talk to the chiefs.
Okay?
Don't talk to the chiefs.
Talk to the people. Talk to the Grand Council. Because
Talk to the
chiefs
grandmothers.
Are bought off.
Okay. Well,
You talk to the
I'm not-
people.
I don't think I should comment on anything like that. Like, I'm not aware of
Because
of the
guaranteed,
politics on.
if this
in
goes through,
First
Mr.
Nations,
Craig,
so, yeah. As I
guaranteed,
say, there'll be a
there's going to be
I will ensure that there's a
conflict.
dialogue with First
There will be
Nations.
conflict, not from us, but there'll be a lot of us out there standing in front.
Yep.
And it's going to be a major embarrassment for this government.
Okay.
It's
As
like
I say,
the Oka crisis. You research that.
As I say, I don't mean any disrespect by walking away.
Okay.
I have people who've been
Yeah.
here for 7:30.
Yes.
So I do
Okay.
appreciate your concerns.
thank you
I
for
do
coming
appreciate
back.
your opinions. And believe me, there will always be a dialogue with
Yeah.
First Nations.
Yeah,
With the
All
people.
right, thank you.
with the people. Thank you.